All right, this is part 2 of the Rat Fink mask video. I forgot what I titled it, but I'm sure I'll put it. I'll correct it when I post this on YouTube. But anyway, so I left off where I did the color separations, all the hand cut stencils, color separations. It's going to be I forgot how many color print. It's 4 color print. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. And so what I do at this point when I get these, I do all this work here at the house, get the color separations. They're at 100%. And then I blow them up 200% whenever I get to Kinko's to make the films. So, and to complete the image, it takes two photocopies. As you can tell, see there's the top and the bottom, and then they overlap. So, and then after I do these on the self-serve machines. I would film this part at Kinko's, but you're not supposed to film in there. I could probably get away with it, but also I just don't want to be jibber jabbering here, like talking, in Kinko's, causing a scene or whatever. Plus who knows what's going to happen. Somebody might, throw a fit in there or something. I don't want to be responsible for that. But anyway, so what was I going to say? So these are the 2 copies blown up. I do these by myself on the self-serve, and then I take these to one of the friendly workers at Kinko's, and then they blow these up. They copy these at 100% on to 11 by 17 films that I provide. So I buy those at a different place, and I'll just show you, because this video is not going to be real long, which will be good. And so here's what I end up doing. I end up cutting off the excess and then taping these films together. They don't line up too perfectly. I think they stretch in the machine, and then also I got to make sure that I got them facing the right way, so they go like this. So I'll tape these together. I'll cut off the excess to keep from any kind of line showing up if I can help it. And then, so that will be the whole black screen. And this is the films that I will shoot the screens for. So I just wanted to show this part of it. There's a lot of, I'm not gonna sit here and like show you how to tape them together. It's pretty much like if you were doing this process, you could figure it out. Like, see, that's pretty much it right there. So, well, not really, because that eye's off, but I would trim that out anyway. So that would be the complete image. Tape that, and then I'm able to shoot a screen with that. There's a lot of, I'm just kind of going briefly on it. So if you want to comment about it, hey, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Yeah, there's a lot I'm not doing. So I'm just trying to make it entertaining for people who aren't into this. I am gonna make some more. My goal is, before the end of this year, make some more detailed videos on just printing, just the printing process, and get really in depth with films and all that stuff. But so that's what I'm going to show you. Another thing that I'm going to do today and put on this video is I'm going to print. I'm going to do some test printing, not with these, but with some screens I already have, because I need to make sure that the ink that I have to print the green for this mask it looks good. It looks good. Like it's going to make sense. So I'm going to do some test prints before I purchase, do a big purchase on ink, because ink's going to be fairly expensive. The green's going to be expensive, and the red's going to be expensive, because I'm going for like that mask red right there, which is a fluorescent red. So to make sure they all look good, and it's a lot of overprinting and all that stuff. So I'm getting ready to stop this video, because this is this part, and then I'm going to go and do that print. Okay, here are the colors that I'm using for the print, and then the order I'm printing. It's this green right here, this Liquitex green, which is just a acrylic paint, and then also this is also Liquitex fluorescent red. I just, they don't sell it, or I don't know. I'm really not into Liquitex as much as I am the Speedball. Speedball inks I love. This is just because I'm not good at mixing colors, especially like really, I don't even know if you can mix fluorescent colors. I'm sure there's somebody out there that can, but anyway, I like to use the store-bought colors so that a way that I'm not like mixing something and then it's just like I said, I'm not good at it. And then also like if I mix a color, I'm never going to have it again. That's just all there is to it. So anyway, this is, I'm hoping this works. With this red, I have to double hit it to make it really look good. So it's not like washed out color, especially for these prints. I want to look good. So I might have to do that for this, which means twice as long behind the press. But you know, that's really not that big of a deal. I'm only doing a 50 edition, and I don't know if I'll ever do a reprint of this or not, but we'll just have to cross that road when we get there. So first it's going to go green, then the red, then white. No, I said that all wrong. It's going to go green, then white, then red, then black. And that's also good why I'm doing this and experimenting with this, because I don't know how they're going to color, how it's going to lay down, and before I like buy a bunch of this, which is quite expensive, I just want to make sure it looks good. So to make sure it looks good, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a test print, but with these screens combined. I also have these screens over here. I plan on doing, if you really want to get technical, that's the washer and dryer. If you've been watching these videos, you know how the shop operates here, but it's just in my garage. What was I going to say? These screens right here are the 4 screens that I'm going to clean for this right here. I'm a little low on screens right now, but that's okay. These screens right here are screens from other Rat Fink prints, actually. So I want to keep these. And these are 2 busted frames that I could get restretched, but I always like to use one to line up the artwork. As you can tell, here's the light table, and it's a complete mess. And these are awesome stickers by my buddy. This is by Mark Harmon. Everybody knows Mark Harmon. And so I'm getting sidetracked. That happens all the time. Okay, so that's the light table. As you can tell, this is the way the shop operates. Usually this mess will end up over here, and then I'll put it back over here. And this box is I opened my very own box of Hot Wheels at the grocery store the other day. So that's that. Okay, let's pay attention. What's going on? What was I talking about? Okay, so these screens I'm going to use in combination to do some one-of-a-kind prints. That's my plan. But right now I'm just so fixated on this print that I'm not messing with this right now. But I am going to use this combination of screens to do a one-of-a-kind print to see what it looks like. This will be the green, and then I'll cover it with white, and then I'll do the reds from Ed's 56 Ford. And I'll be able to see, hopefully, damn, is that even going to work? Yeah, I'll be able to see what the white looks like over what the red looks like over the white, because I already know what it looks like by itself. It's on the other print. So, and then I'll do the black over that. I don't know if it's going to be a really good looking one-of-a-kind print, but it's just a way for me to utilize these screens and then see what kind of idea I get from that. So I'm just going to line this screen up and print that green, and I'm sure I'll have something to talk about. Get this, not this print, the mass print. You can see the films before. Printed like in the next, I'd like to get it done this week, but I think that's going to be impossible with everything I got going on. If not this week, well, maybe this weekend. All right, here's what's going on today. Just like kind of got a lot of stuff going on, but it's the first day of the month. One thing I want to do of October, if in case you didn't know that, we're in October now. What was I going to say? I want coming up. So all my days are mixed up. So maybe I'll have it done. Today's Friday, maybe about, next Friday. So a week. Okay. I'm a little unsure on how the inks are going to lay down. And I'm also making a YouTube video of all this that I'll be posting today, hopefully at the end of the day, because I'm just going to do a one-of-a-kind print, but in the colors of the mass print I'm going to do, so I know how things are going to lay down. Okay. All right, I'm by myself today, so I don't have someone to film. So I'm just going to explain what I'm going to do, and then you can check it out, I guess. Okay, so I've got the paper lined up. You know, the thing about doing this, it sucks. Like I can't get that ink, that paint, but I'm going to call it ink now, back in here. So I'm just trying to use like a minimal amount to print. To print the green. So I'll flood this, print this, and then we'll come back with the next color. All right, this is not what I wanted at all. Okay, so, you know, I like this fluorescent green, but it is just not that green. Here looking at it through the camera, it looks, and I got 11 new app notifications there. Okay, so, it's just not going to work. Now, you know, I know I'm looking at a phone and all this stuff, and this is just not, I'm just not going to be happy. You can really tell a difference there. Or maybe you can, I don't know. So what I got to do now, and this is the other green I have, and it's a good green, emerald green, but then it's just not that green. I need something in between. I can't mix them, like I said. It's just not going to work. So now I need to go to Home Depot because I like Behr brand paint and find me make a semi-gloss that will match that better, come back, print it, and then go from there. It sucks because I don't want to buy a whole gallon. So I'll probably just get a quart, and even though that'll be more expensive, but a quart should get me through a run. One thing it will do, if I get a good paint, this is, I printed, you know, I printed and then flooded again and printed. So this would take twice as much ink, and it's really heavy on the paper. You can see that the paper is really saturated. So I will still print this. But yeah, I'm going to have to go get an ink mix. But, you know, now that I think about it, maybe I need to see if I got a print with this emerald green in it and then go from there. All right, Home Depot was a bust. So, like, right over there is Michael's, but I'm worried about going to Michael's because, Scott, should we go to Home Depot? Wait, what's that other place?
Lowe's.
Yeah, Lowe's. I can't keep them separate. But let's just go to Lowe's. We'll go to Lowe's.
Let's go to Lowe's.
We're going to go to Lowe's. All right, went to Lowe's. It didn't work out so well. I was, what's the crazy thing about Lowe's is the amount of, the lack of Halloween stuff and the amount of, I need a haircut. Look at this, ridiculous. Give me a call. Give somebody a phone call. All right, so what was I going to say? I forgot. The lack of Halloween stuff and how much, there's like Christmas trees and stuff in there already. It's crazy. Me and Scott were laughing about that. But, okay, this is the color swatch I got from Lowe's. This is my last resort. So I'm going in, Scott and I are going into Michael's. If they don't have what I want, I'm looking for like an acrylic paint that'll match the mask, and we'll see. Hopefully that will they'll have something. And it kind of sucks because I know how this will print, the acrylic paint. Like I could get some, and then it just be like a total bust. But I just don't want to settle, so I can go in here. And then if they don't have what I want, I can go like look around. Like I got to go run a bunch of errands, and then like Hobby Lobby's like over by my house. So that'll be the last stop if they don't have something. And then if they don't have anything, I'll just go back to Lowe's, but maybe not today because there's just so many people out. It's ridiculous. And I don't want to be around anybody. All right, let's see what happens. All right, the hunt is over. I'm going with this Liquitex Basics, light green. Two good things. It's in like this baby bottle. I feel like I could just like drink it like a baby. Like, see right here, like that, but I'm not gonna do that. You think that's funny? I'm trying to be funny. Am I not being funny? Scott's not commenting. I think she's embarrassed. Okay, we're going with this Basics. There was 3 different sizes. Of course, the biggest one is the cheapest. I did the math, and it is, I mean, it's like just a little bit. Like the smallest tube, the 4-ounce tube is pretty expensive. I forgot how much it was an ounce, but it's expensive. This is the cheapest one, and I had a 40% off coupon. I don't think this will be enough to print the print. Plus, did I say if I you can, if I take this top off, I can take the top off and put the ink back in here. Yeah, that's that. Now the other ones felt like they weren't, like, it looks like there's been some problems, like maybe this thing spilt. So there's other two didn't seem very all the way full. So I might go with the tubes just because I know it's all the full ounces. So anyway, that's probably more information you want to know. Now, Scott and I are going to go run a couple of errands. I'm going to go home and print this right here. I can't wait to get home because I wish I would already had, I wanted to have the print done before I went out and ran errands because it's just on my mind the whole time. I can't stop thinking about anything else. All right, let's go do some errands, Scout. Okay, I'm finally back home. I'll talk over the, what is that thing called right there? A fan. I'll talk over the fan. All right, so here is the new green. As you can tell, and you know, it's like you're looking through a screen through a phone. So this, you know, this color is closer, but in between would be awesome. So that's the fluorescent green. This is the new green. God, this looks so dark compared to the, but I think I'm just over it. Like, this is a good green, and I think it'll look okay. This is definitely too light. I'm going to go with this one. Yeah, I'm going with that green right there. All right, this is the white ink over it. Right here, it really looks good. It matches. The white over the green is a good match here. Not so much here, but like, and I'm just so drawn to this one. But this is what the mask looks like. Now I do, you know, do some color variations, but I know I'm not going to do an edition like this and then one that close. I'll just do something totally different. But I'm definitely going to, whichever one of these I pick, which I am leaning to this, after the white going on, I'm thinking that, you know, I'll do one like this, like a one-of-a-kind print. And these will both be one-of-a-kind prints too. Next is the red, the 56 Flames on Ed Ross' truck. That is going over the top of this, and we'll get and see what it looks like. I also need to print that red. Dang it. I need it to go over the white. I'm probably going to offset it a little bit. So it's actually going on top of the white paper too, because this is full coverage ink. I really need the red on top of the white paper to really get a grasp of what all this is going to look like. So I'm going to have to offset it, and the borders will be janked up a little bit, but it's okay. They already are. Nothing I ever do square. Okay, the red is printed. And I'm, you know, sometimes I just get so wrapped up in my own head that, you know, I want it to look just like the mask, but it's not gonna look just like the mask. I just don't have those capabilities or patience, I guess. And as far as the way things look right now, I like this better. There's things I like about both of them. I like the white over the green better here, but also that's a 230 mesh. It'll be on a 305 mesh. If you're a print nerd and you know what that means, it's just laying down lighter, a smaller amount of ink, a thinner layer of ink. So it'll actually be a little bit darker than this. So over the green. When I put the black on next, it's just going to be Rat Fink over there. I think that's really going to be say, hey, this is going to be okay. There's not much difference between the red going on the paper and the red over the white ink. But look at the difference with the red going over the green. There's not a lot of that in here. After I cut the films, I really don't know, but like there is, you know, there's some of it in here that will show up that should be pretty cool. But it's going to be weird because is it? Man, I don't know. I don't even know at this point. I just now at this, like, I just get excited. I'm ready to print this thing. I am so ready. But I'm like 99.9% sure I'm going to be using this ink, and that ink is something I have to order and hope that I can get enough of it to get the print done in a timely manner, I guess. I think I have enough of the red, but I'm going to have to place an ink order. as soon as I get done printing this. All right, I'm gonna set up the black and print it. All right, for me, it's a no-brainer. It's this one. Like I said, there's things I like about this one, but overall, I like this, and I just got to get out of my head that it's not going to be the exact same thing, and I will just do, it's just got to be something new. So, anyway, that's it. Now, right now, as soon as I get finished making this video, I need to order plenty of this ink and maybe a couple of these, so to make sure I have enough. I'm probably going to do one pass, so it's even a little bit, so it's a little not so thick and on the paper, but like on top and really making it work. So probably just going to do one pass, and it'll be relatively the same color. But anyway, okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching all this craziness. The next video in this series will be, I will actually be printing the print. So yeah, and hopefully in a couple of days that'll be done. All right, thank you so much for watching. I think I've already said that. Have a great day.